I thought that was good for us. One, let me say this: Grambling has a good team. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're an NCAA tournament team. And they came in here and played extremely hard and physical, and we needed that. It was kind of an opposite. Not that Tulane didn't play hard, but Tulane plays a different style. So it was something that we hadn't seen that we needed to see. Now we can learn a lot from it. I was proud of the guys finding ways to get stops down the stretch. Had a chance to kind of pull away, I thought, a couple times, and had some untimely turnovers that just aren't like us. But in the end, I'm glad that we were able to play in a game like that, because we're going to have those here coming quickly. So we know what we can do. We know what to do. It'll kind of give us a dress rehearsal, so to speak, for a really tough game. And in the end, our guys found a way to get stops and found a way to make a couple plays and win, and I was proud of them.
How'd you like what you guys did against kind of their physicality? I felt like they were a little bit, and they were physical on the other end, and the other part of it is their size as well. How do you think you guys kind of handled that?
Yeah, I think early we didn't handle it well at all. They're up 10 on the glass. I think they had 8 or 9 offensive rebounds in the first half. I thought in the second half we kind of held our own on the glass. We missed a bunch of shots, so they had a lot of defensive rebound as well. But I thought that the second half we did a little bit better job of trying to drive through contact. That's what bothered me more than anything else. The offensive rebound, that's kind of the give take for the way we play, the way we switch, and that you get no angles, you don't get any, you can't run plays. So sometimes we're going to have mismatches. I need to go watch the film to see, exactly whose fault that was. Sometimes it's nobody, sometimes it's just the scheme. But we definitely got to get more physical on the glass. But their physicality and where it bothered us and where we can learn from it, and now we can really work on it over the next couple of weeks, is their defensive physicality and how they kind of dug up in us. And I didn't think we did a great job of trying to get the ball to the paint and driving through contact. And we missed a bunch of bunnies early, I thought, because a little bit of contact. It wasn't fouls. We just missed them because we were getting bumped, and we got to finish those plays. That changed the whole game if we finished those early.
The 4 for 26 on threes, do you want to shoot 26 threes, or does it not matter to you? You just want to make more than 4?
I would like to make more, for sure. I think 26 is about what we're going to shoot. We shot exactly 26 against Tulane. Like I told the team in the locker room after the game, the difference in the Tulane game and this game is we made 10. We make 10 against Tulane, we win by 19. We make 4, and we have to scratch out a win by 6. You make those extra 6, which I think we shoot the ball well. I think we're very capable of going 10 of 26, 9 of 26 each and every night. So, that's within the game plan. I thought like I said, I got to go watch the film, but I thought for the most part they were good looks, especially early. I thought we missed some early. That DJ had the wide open one early. He made a harder shot against Tulane to start the game, and we settled in offensively. That's kind of how it works. And then we couldn't make one, and then everybody started squeezing it. But we made some down the stretch. I was proud of Ty finding a way.
I guess did you like the shot selection? I know you said you guys missed some bunnies in the early going. Obviously, the 4 for 26. Do you like what you got?
I have to go back and look and watch the film. I thought that we missed some layups, there early, but then I thought the threes were wide open. They weren't great shots in the sense that we call them paint touch threes, but I thought they were pretty open shots, and we just missed them. I know JG had one in the second half wide open. I'd have said of the 26 shots, obviously Ty shot a couple off the bounce that I didn't love, but he had to shoot. Of the 26 threes that were shot, Javon Garcia shot 4 of them. DJ Richards shot 5 of them. Those are the guys we want shooting threes, and I thought they were pretty open for the most part. There was a couple that I think Larry took one I didn't like. Ty definitely took one in the second half that wasn't a great shot, but that's what he does. He also stepped up and made the big one at the end. So for the most part, I thought our shot selection was okay. There was a few here and there that we got to correct, but it was the untimely turnovers to me that's uncharacteristic.
The start of the second half, it seems like you really concentrated on getting the ball in to kind of jumpstart the offense. Was that by design?
Yeah, that was something we talked about in the locker room, and that's what we talk about before each and every game, is to try to get the ball. Our motto is attack the paint, protect the paint, and we weren't doing a great job of attacking the paint in the first half. And then when we didn't do a great job of finishing, but it's certainly something that we talked about every day, and made that point in the locker room to try to put some pressure on the paint, put some pressure on them at the rim.
Is the big part of this just kind of getting the physicality and learning about through the game and what you can and can't do?
Sure. Sure, and it was good for us. You know, we got times in practice where these guys want us to call fouls for them, and we don't. And they're not fouls, and we tell them that every day. And then now they see, you know, that those aren't fouls. They're not going to get called. So we got to figure out how to continue to drive through and make the right play, and then finish at the rim when the opportunity's there.
Through 2 of these preseason games, is there something that you can pinpoint that you want to improve upon as you start the season?
Yeah, I mean, just offensively, like I said, finishing and driving through contact. It's been a bit of an issue to me all year, you know, or in practice again, and I think that we got to continue to work on that, and that's something that we're definitely going to work on as we move forward. But defensively, you know, I'm proud of the guys. We held them to 56 points, and they, you know, that team, their coaching staff prides themselves on scoring baskets. So I thought we did a good job defensively both games. Offensively, we were really good against Tulane. This game, not so much, but I think it was the physicality, and that's something that we got to get used to and learn from.
This is kind of, I don't know how familiar you are with the league, but this is kind of how the league usually looks, don't you think?
For sure, 100%.
So, I mean, it's kind of, the newcomers especially need to kind of learn that.
No doubt about it, and that's why I think this was good for us to be able to play a game like this in front of a home crowd, in front of you know, there's some nerves there. You know, it's our first time to play in front of a crowd as a team. Some of them have never really played in minutes that mattered in front of a crowd, so I thought it was all good in that sense. And we can certainly learn a lot from this tape and talk about moving forward once we get into the league, that this is how it's going to be.
What do you think of the crowd?
I thought it was great. You know, I thought they were into the game for an exhibition game on a Sunday afternoon. I couldn't ask for more. I was excited, and we know that we have the support of the people of Lake Charles, and we're very grateful for it.
What'd you think of Char's block?
That was a pretty good one, wasn't it? And he's certainly capable of doing that. You know, I think he was he kind of got in the flow defensively and did some really good things, moving his feet, and you know, just timed that up perfectly. It was a big time play.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.